very surprising allegations coming out of TLC. McKayla Adkins, former unexpected stars, now blasting TLC producers, saying that they sexualize minors. Here is what is going on according to The Hollywood Scoop. Indeed, the network that kept the Duggars on air for far too long, and which has not officially fired Dimitri Snowden despite rumors of sexual allegation, are now being called out, and not for good reasons at all. You know, guys, I am trying to put it together in my head how it is that this can even get past us and on any level. But now this young lady is saying that this show, this network, has been sexualizing young women. Now, this is something that TLC has probably been doing for quite some time, and it's just now being brought to the forefront. Unfortunately, it took for this young lady, McKayla from Unexpected, to bring it out. Now, there's numerous allegations against the Seeking Sister Wife star, who's now in the crosshairs of McKayla Adkins. She's the former Unexpected star, and she's had plenty to say since then. In a new series of TikTok videos posted over this past weekend, the 21-year-old young lady trashed those behind the TLC reality show and called them evil and accused them of sexualizing her and other minor members on the cast. She said, "It's not just me. This show really does sexualize minors who are pregnant and their children. And if you're still watching this show, why? Like, what the F? Stop watching it," she said in one video. "For those of you who love TLC's Unexpected, I don't know how," she goes on to say. This is a similar argument to someone that was recently made from the show Teen Mom. And unfortunately, in this situation, in this circumstance, we have, kind of a rejuvenation of this same type of argument. Should we really, critics have asked, been giving a platform to troubled women with children out of wedlock? Adkins appeared on seasons through 3 of Unexpected, which is basically TLC's version of Teen Mom, via TikTok. She went on to describe why she feels like the producers purposely put the program's young stars in inappropriate situations. She said, "That show is effed up. The producers or directors, whatever she is, she's effed up and they're evil. They literally sexualized us as minors," says McKayla, and she was only 16 years old when she started filming. She announced that she was pregnant with her 3rd child. She said, "It's effed up." McKayla added this weekend, "It's really effed up doing that show." She decided to provide some pretty nasty details. She said, "They asked us how we lost our virginity, who we were effing, when we effed. They asked me if I would pierce my vagina in front of my grandparents, and they asked my grandparents if he knew what piercing a vagina meant. They forced someone to be in the delivery room with me while I was giving birth, and somebody, the editor, saw me naked at one point." She says at that point she was only 17 years old, and she does not feel like it was appropriate. In another video, she said that the executives may have downloaded footage of her and other underage girls while they were naked during their delivery. She says, "Who's to say they don't download it and keep it for themselves?" She also yelled at producers after they showed her young child nude, and these same producers were obsessed with stars' private parts, according to her. "They asked us what our vaginas felt like after giving birth," she says. "During filming, at all times, there were grown men who all heard all these things and were staring at us while we had to answer these effed up questions." She says they asked every single little girl to breastfeed on the show and if they could do it in front of the camera. She goes on to say, "I had a producer that was in her effing stuff, SHIT, while she was trying to breastfeed her son, and literally was making faces in regards to her breast." And she says, "Does no one find that suspicious?" She goes on to say the people behind this show are evil and that she's garnered so much amount of backlash because of it, but TLC has as well. And unfortunately, this is not the only allegation that has been made like this within TLC. There's also the Duggar family and just so much more. And I am recommending that, if you guys are not ready for what comes along with being in the Hollywood lifestyle, because you can see a lot of these celebrity children are screwed up, then don't even go there, because this is what they're dealing with. And parents, please make sure if you have underage children in Hollywood today that you are watching them closely. Thank you so much for tuning in.